Y'all really need to sit down for this one, because word on the street is Kanye West just connected the attacks on Rihanna and Nicki Minaj's homes. And no, it might not be as random as it sounds, because allegedly it all traces back to one powerful circle. You already know Nicki has been applying pressure on Roc Nation and Jay-Z, and she's been making it clear she's not backing down. But people are saying that kind of energy can put a real target on your back, and she might actually be in danger. But hold up, how does Rihanna even fit into this? Could she secretly be working with Nicki behind the scenes to take Jay-Z down? And why is Kanye the one suddenly putting all of this out there? Let's get into it. Now, Nicki Minaj has been warning people for a while that she doesn't feel safe and that someone has been after her. According to her, multiple swatting calls were made to her home. She got so scared that she even reached out to California Governor Gavin Newsom for help, but she claims he completely ignored her.
Publicly asked for his help a couple times on Twitter about swatting calls that were happening that were clearly a part of their extended smear campaign. And he completely ignored it, right? And next thing you know, he's on there flapping his gums about female raps.
That's reportedly the real reason behind her issues with Newsom earlier this year. And honestly, if you've been paying attention, you know Nicki has been saying for a while that she feels like someone is out to get her. She's even hinted before that she's been living on high alert, like she can't fully trust what's going on around her. Now recently, things escalated even more when a man was caught trespassing on her property. According to reports, deputies received a call about a trespassing suspect at the rapper's home. The suspect was reportedly seen on camera roaming around in the backyard and was described as a white male with a big red beard and long hair wearing a gray tracksuit. Thankfully, it doesn't appear that Nicki, her husband, or their son were harmed, but it still had fans talking because people started feeling like there's more to this situation than what's being said publicly, especially when you factor in that it's only been a few weeks since Rihanna's home was reportedly targeted in a frightening incident. A woman allegedly opened fire at Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's LA home while they were inside with their 3 young kids, which is honestly beyond disturbing. The suspect was caught not long after and identified as Ivana Ortiz. She was quickly booked on charges, and once fans started digging into her background, a lot of people started saying this didn't feel random at all. It felt planned. Reports claim she had a long and disturbing history of obsessively posting about Rihanna online. In multiple posts, she used aggressive language, made bizarre accusations, and seemed completely fixated on her. She even shared pictures of other celebrities while dragging Rihanna into it. And in one video she posted, she went as far as accusing Rihanna of trying to harm her.
Rihanna, when you die, God is taking me to my future. You want to shut the up, okay? Shut the up. Yeah, she's a witch. She's a witch. I'm a watchman. She's a witch. Get that stupid girl out of here. Okay? They can't do this. They can't.
She also claimed that Rihanna had been attacking her spiritually.
And then Rihanna's over there, and she's there with the devil. They don't want me to get money. They don't want me to be successful. I made $3,000 one day on a day trade trading NVDA. And then Rihanna, she pops up in the spirit with the devil, and they're like, rah, 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 rah. And then they went over and they attacked a legal case. They went and attacked my lawyer, Jennifer Meister, and they took her spirit and her energy, and they were just right there. Like, I could see them vivid as day.
It's also clear that whatever delusion she thinks she has with Rihanna has been building for a while. But there has been a long-standing conspiracy that someone used this woman as a pawn because she already had a documented obsession toward Riri. Some are speculating that it was one of A$AP Rocky's enemies or someone close to Roc Nation, because we all know the messy history that Rihanna had with the Carters. And when you take into account that Roc Nation has been facing lawsuit after lawsuit, it all looks hella suspicious. That was a terrifying situation, and when Nicki's situation with the trespasser happened, fans immediately started talking about how strange both situations were and how celebs need to stay more protected. But the thing is, celebrities usually don't go around revealing where they live or posting their addresses online. Well, that's where the internet got even more suspicious, and people started speculating that both incidents were targeted. Things got even crazier when several sources started claiming that Kanye West has allegedly been saying that Jay-Z has been involved in serious criminal activity.
People like Jay-Z and Pusha T, they made their living our people, so how to stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love Jay-Z's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, oh, Beyonce had the best fit for somebody else? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, if they told the truth, they'd go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars. Liars are now the face of our culture.
Wait, what?
And let's be real, it's no secret there's been major tension between Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj for years, because Nicki has never been shy about how she feels. She's repeatedly hinted that she believes Jay-Z has tried to block her behind the scenes, and she's even claimed he owes her serious money. She's tweeted multiple times about debts and millions, and made it clear she feels like she was wronged in the industry. And it didn't stop there, because Nicki has also thrown shots at the Carter brand as a whole, including making comments that dragged Beyoncé and the entire family into the conversation, which only made the situation messier. She's also reposted and engaged with posts that bring up old rumors and controversial claims about Jay-Z's past, suggesting that there are darker things people don't want discussed. Nicki has basically kept non-stop pressure on Jay-Z for a long time now, so honestly, it's not shocking that some fans believe she could be putting herself in the line of fire by calling out one of the most powerful names in music. And on top of that, people online have also been claiming that anyone who speaks too loudly in support of Nicki ends up getting reported, flagged, or mysteriously shadow banned. For example, one creator even claimed that Roc Nation was trying to silence him, and that he almost lost his account right after speaking up.
Trying to be from discussing Nicki Minaj and talking about Nicki Minaj and Roc Nation when it pertains to Jay-Z, when it pertains to all of the crap that's going on around that. They are trying to be, and letting y'all know I can't say too much about what's going on behind the scenes, but just know, y'all, if y'all see that my content is switching up, if y'all see that my content is a little bit different, if y'all see that my content isn't really going as hard as it was before, it's because behind the scenes, it's some I just showed y'all that video got 1 million views in the last 2 days, split between 2 platforms. They see me. They see what's going on, and the messages, the phone, listen. I always tell people, y'all gotta be mindful of what y'all say. Make sure y'all always say allegedly when y'all posting about stuff, but they trying to silence.
Yeah, the math is definitely mathing a little when it comes to Jay-Z and Nicki. But why would Rihanna even be part of this? Well, word on the street is that Kanye allegedly believes Jay-Z is trying to send Rihanna a message, basically warning her to stay quiet or things could get ugly. And the reason people are taking that seriously is because Rihanna is one of the few people in the industry who has been around long enough to know how powerful Jay-Z really is behind the scenes. People also keep bringing up that infamous story Rihanna told about their first meeting, where she said Jay-Z joked that she had 2 options, sign the deal or leave through the window of his high-rise office. Whether it was meant as a joke or not, that story has always made fans look at their relationship differently.
I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, the atmosphere was so warm and welcoming.
And you had to sing a cappella for him?
Yes, I had to sing. I sang Fun to Replay. I sang another ballad from the album last time.
Yeah. So then what did he say to you? He said something to you.
Oh yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
So then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, he did it whole
I did a lot of homework on you, this lady.
He said, there are 2 ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal signed or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
So you was like, where's the pen? Where's the paper? I'm signing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure working with Jay-Z, you've met Beyonce.
But it gets even heavier than that, because one of Rihanna's former publicists has claimed that federal authorities once took interest in Jay-Z over concerns involving Rihanna's early career. And yes, this is the same publicist who previously helped fuel the long-running rumors about Rihanna and Jay-Z. In a 2024 interview, he described an incident where he said he was approached by individuals who identified themselves as part of a federal task force and requested to speak with him. According to his story, they told him they had been monitoring Jay-Z for years due to past controversies and connections, and that they were looking into multiple allegations tied to people in the music industry. Now, to be clear, none of this has been proven in court, and Jay-Z has not been charged in relation to those claims, but it still added fuel to the online speculation that Rihanna may know far more than she has ever publicly shared. And some fans believe that's part of why she quietly stepped away from music once her major obligations were complete. She hasn't been publicly linked to Jay-Z the way she was in her early years, and she's clearly built a whole new empire outside of the label system. But the scary part is, even if she's moved on, people assume she still knows things that could make powerful names uncomfortable. And with Jay-Z's name constantly getting dragged into different headlines, from industry connections to lawsuits to rumors tied to bigger investigations, it's no surprise that people think he might be in full damage control mode right now. So I want to know what you think. Do you believe Rihanna will ever speak openly about what she experienced in the industry? Or do you think she'll stay silent forever? And could she ever align with Nicki if things get even messier? Drop your thoughts in the comments and then click on the next video because this story gets even deeper.